So you're debating whether to sell your home or rent it out. Maybe you're relocating, upgrading, or just not sure what to do next. It's a big decision, and today I'm going to walk you through both sides and why for many homeowners renting your property might be the smarter move long term. So when you sell your house, you get immediate payout, quick cash, and a clean break. But when you rent, you're building long-term wealth, earning passive income, and keeping an appreciating asset in your portfolio. When you rent out your home, you're not just covering your mortgage, you're creating a long-term income stream. So your tenant helps pay down the mortgage, but you keep building equity as the property value increases. So the other great thing is there are a ton of tax benefits. You can deduct certain expenses like property management, maintenance, and even depreciation for tax benefits. So over time, this turns your home into a really powerful investment vehicle. Here's the thing. So selling might seem easier, but you could be walking away from thousands in future equity. If your property is in good shape and in a desirable area, there's a good chance that its value will continue to rise. And with future housing demand, rental prices are higher than ever in many areas, meaning your home could pay you every single month. With a lot of people, this is brand new, and the idea of being a landlord can sound really stressful. So things like, what if the tenant doesn't pay? What about repairs, late night phone calls, and the hassle of finding the right renter? And that's exactly where professional property management comes in. A good management company is going to handle everything. So marketing your home, screening tenants, collecting rent, coordinating maintenance, any compliance issues, and keeping compliant with the local laws. So you can enjoy the income without the headaches. Of course, there are cases where selling does make more sense. So if you need immediate liquidity, if your home requires major repairs, or if it's in an area with declining rental demand, selling would be the right call. But for homeowners, especially if your mortgage rate is low, renting offers more upsides with less long-term risk. We've seen many clients who thought that they wanted to sell, but decide to rent instead. And a few years later, they're really thanking themselves. So their property appreciated, their tenants covered the mortgage, and now they have steady monthly income plus equity growth. And that's the power of holding on to a good property. You don't have to choose forever. Renting gives you flexibility. So you can rent for a few years, watch your property grow in value, and then sell when the market peaks. That way you're not forced to make a rush decision. You're going to make a strategic one. So if you're unsure whether or not to rent or sell, I just advise you to take a step back, look at the bigger picture. Renting your home can give you ongoing income, tax advantages, and the freedom to build wealth without starting over. And with the right property management team, it's easier and more profitable than you might think.